I have no friend. I have no friend. I have no friend. Though. There's nobody I can call my friend. You see these statements that people make, especially I think it's common among the female folks, yeah, where you always say you have no friend. You have no friends. I don't keep friends. I don't keep friends. It's not something to be proud about. It's not something to be proud about because you can't go through life without friends. Friendship is important. Even God created man and said it is not good for man to be alone. Then he created woman. So that in a way, what we're talking about there too is friendship. Man needed a companion. So God did not intend for anybody to go through life alone. So you can't say you have no friends and be proud about it. You need to check some things. So you mean you can call nobody your friend and nobody can call you their friend? Now, there are two ways about it. Probably when you say you have no friend, you are not actually true to yourself. And maybe if people who call themselves friends in your life hear you say you have no friend, they'll get hurt. Meaning, so we will see you as our friend. You know, see us as your friend. Is that what you're saying? So sometimes there's that selfish tone to that self-centered tone, that untrustworthy tone to it when you say you have no friends. Whereas there are people who think they're your friends or who see you as their friend. You understand? Now there's that set. Now there's a set of people who truly have no friends. They just stay. They don't care. They have no friends. They have nobody they can call their friend. They're just living their life on their own. And that is risky. Even the Bible says two are better than one. The Bible says that woe to a man who falleth and who when he falls he is alone, for there shall be no one to help him up. The Bible does not even condone lone wolf. Nobody is there for me. I'm not there for anybody. No, friendship is important. And maybe when they now ask you, okay, why don't you have friends? Say, humans are not to be trusted. Humans are this. None of my friendships have worked. See, if everybody is the problem, then you are the problem. If everybody that come into your life, you've had problem with everybody. This is different set of people. Even Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, Chinese, Americano, all of them came to your life. No one stayed as your friend. Then you feel human beings are bad. Human beings, I don't trust woman. Human beings betrayed me. They did it. Relax. What if you are the problem? What if you are the problem? And then you keep saying you have no friends. You have no friends. Have you asked yourself some questions? Are you approachable? Do you open your heart to people? And yes, you are scared of heartbreak and stuff like that. Everybody's scared of it. But that does not mean we will not give people the chance. Okay? So are you approachable? Do you really invest in friendship? Do you make time for human beings? The way you make time for school, the way you make time for work, do you make time for your friends? Are you too critical? Do you criticize people a lot? Do you feel your opinions are the best? And then when somebody does not act according to the way you think people should act, you discard the person. Are you open and understanding of how people are different? These are things that determines how long friendships will last in your life. So you can't go about saying you have no friends. It's something to work on. You need friends. We need friends. You need to work on that. You need to work on that. You can't say you have no friends. It's crazy. You need to work on it. You need to. And for those who have friends, but that are so... It's sad if you really have friends and you keep saying you have no friends. It's sad because there are people who will die for you. There are people who will be there for you, who will do anything to help you. But then I wonder how they will feel when they hear you say you have no friends. Let's be careful. Well, some talk who they talk no really make sense. I beg. We need each other. We need each other. The Bible says it is not good for a man to be alone. And it's not even just talking about husband and wife. It's talking of friendship. The Bible says there's a friend closer than a brother. We need friends, so we need friends. Inna. We need friends. Shalom, shalom.